another job yet, did you?
No, not yet. I decided I need to take some time off and get some rest. When my husband gets home from work each day, I have to make sure dinner is ready. Plus, now that we're spending so much time with his family, I have to make sure they are included as well.
Hey, you want to buy me one of those matching shirts they wear at their reunions? That way I can be a part of your family too.
You? Please. You just need to hurry up and get married. Every day you're telling me about the next boy you've met. Each day it's another dude you're falling in love with.
You know I've never been serious about those guys. I haven't found anyone who treats me right yet.
What do you mean? You go to Pilates and cycling class every day. Your body is banging. You're beautiful and such a great person. I'm sure you'll find a good guy who treats you well.
Dating apps are useless nowadays.
Hey, I think I might know a guy who is your type. I could introduce you if you want.
Really? Okay. What are you waiting for? Set me up! Like you said, I have a banging body and a good personality. I'm sure I can get him to fall for me. You know, I've recently started a new workout routine targeting my hip dips. I'm determined to fill those bad boys out.
How are you doing that? I thought that hip dips were genetic and not something you can get rid of.
I found a really good personal trainer. She doesn't have hip dips, so I asked her to get me on the same routine. I've been going to the gym every day. I want to grow my glutes and shrink my waist. You know, like all the celebrities you see on TV nowadays.
Violet, you know that most of them have gotten surgery or some kind of procedure to look that way. You look amazing the way you are. Besides, you already go to the gym every day. You don't need to go more. Enough is enough. I'm scared you're going to overdo it.
Enough? I don't think so. I'm so close to my goal. I've already lost a lot of weight and now I'm just trying to maintain my physique and continue to try and reach my goals. Plus, I'm getting old. I'm nearly 50.
You just turned 41. What do you mean nearly 50?
Hey, time flies by as you get older. Old people like me who haven't fallen in love yet are desperate. I'm desperate. It's not tragic that I'm not married, but it is sad. I don't want to grow old and die alone, you know? So I'm trying to make myself more desirable, especially to those rich fellas who could take good care of me.
So that's why you've been dieting and working out like a maniac. You know, I also want to get rid of my hip dips and get in shape. When I see celebrities and models, I can't help but feel a bit envious.
Don't be jealous. Why don't you come and work out with me?
Although I quit working at the company, I don't think I have time to go to the gym with you every day, much less multiple times a day. How am I supposed to spend so much time with you?
Well, ever since you quit, our boss hasn't been able to find a replacement for you. He asked me to try to talk you into coming back and working part-time.
Really? It's already been a few months. They still haven't hired a replacement for me?
I mean, they hired a few people, but they all quit after a couple of weeks. It's been tough for the team to keep up since we have to keep training newbies and then have them quit suddenly. One guy quit after the first day. Another lasted 3, I think, before he left. Apparently your position is not one that most young people can handle.
Thanks for trying to make me feel special. I'm sure you're still doing well, though. No one is as good at the job as you.
Oh, please. You were better than me. It's been hard on all of us since you left. Really. This is a tough job. You have to wear bunny suits and heavy boots. Plus, you can't use your phone for most of the day, and even going to the bathroom is pretty difficult.
It is a really taxing job. I almost quit during my first year, especially for a first job. I can't imagine how stressful it must have been for those people.
It's stressful for me too, and I've been doing it for years. Look, I love being an engineer, but the management is horrible and more machines keep breaking down. That's another reason I keep exercising so much. Because it keeps me sane. I live alone, so I can't get sick or hurt because I'll have no way to keep living. I want to find a man with good finances who can take care of me. I would love to be a stay-at-home wife at this point in my life.
So you think us working out together would help us feel better? I mean, about our tough situations.
Yes, exactly. I'm sure you enjoyed being at home cooking and cleaning for the first month or 2, but after 3, I know you want to get back to work. Don't you feel stiff from sitting around all the time?
Yeah, I'm starting to get antsy. That's why I've been spending more time with my mother-in-law.
Oh my God, Seriously? You're crazy. No matter how bored you get, I can't imagine why you'd want to spend your free time with your mother-in-law. Who in the world does that?
Me, obviously.
Ever since you were preparing to get married, you've spent a lot of time with her. It seems like you two really get along.
It's true. We're actually really good friends. We have very similar personalities, which helps, and she's really nice to me.
You're such a good person, you know. You really like to spend your time with her?
I took time off of work to rest. We like to watch movies together and play games. Lately, I've been taking her on walks to help her get some exercise in.
I see that you truly are the best daughter-in-law in the world. Other moms must be jealous.
I don't think so. Someday when you get married, you can spend time with your mother-in-law too.
Hey, don't start to think about my future mother-in-law now. I need a husband first.
Oh, I guess you're right.
My lunch break is over, so I need to get back to work.
Okay, thanks for checking in to see how everything is going.
You're going to come back to work, aren't you?
Well, I don't have anything else to do. Maybe I should start working again.
If you really feel that way, give the boss a call.
Okay, I will.
Let me know how it goes. Hope to see you soon so we can get in some good workouts.
Okay, I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to come in this afternoon. Hi, Mrs. Evans. I'm sorry for missing your call. I noticed you didn't leave a message, so I tried to call you back immediately. How can I help you? Where are you? Why haven't you been answering my calls? Oh, I'm at work right now. Are you lying to me right now? I saw you meeting your friend in my neighborhood just a few minutes ago. Who? Me? Yeah. I was riding the bus and I looked out and saw you talking to some woman on the street. I tried to call you, but you didn't answer. You just ignored me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Evans, but you must have been mistaken. I don't know anyone in your neighborhood besides you. I met my friend for lunch at a cafe near her work around noon, though. I'm pretty sure it was you. You said you're at work right now. You don't have a job. I don't believe you. It's true. Ben has been so busy lately, and I'm just at home all the time. I got bored, and after meeting with my friend, I decided I wanted to start working here again. I called my boss, and he told me to come in today. I'm working here part-time now. Then you need to call me from your work number. I need you to prove to me you're not lying. Mrs. Evans, with all due respect, I don't have time for your shenanigans. I'm working. I feel pretty bad that you think I'm lying to you. I thought we built a lot of trust between the two of us. I need you to call me from the work number, otherwise I won't believe you. If I can see it with my own eyes, then I will believe it. Okay, how about I FaceTime you? That way you can see where I'm at. Will that make you feel better? Yes, that would make me feel much better. Okay, 1 second. Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. I'm wearing my work outfit now, so I know I look a bit funny. Oh, I guess you are. It does look a little silly. Oh, and here. This is my friend, Violet. We work together. She's the friend I met for lunch.
Hello there. Nice to finally meet you.
Oh, hi, dear. Nice to meet you. Everything's okay now, right? Is it okay if I let you go? I need to get back to work. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for overreacting earlier. Oh, my. At my old age, I really am starting to go insane. I'm so sorry, honey. I was just getting worried because I called you so many times and you hadn't answered any of them. I thought maybe you wanted to ignore me or something like that. I didn't want to invade your privacy. I was just curious and worried. That's all. You understand where I'm coming from, don't you? I understand. I'm sorry for making you worry. I should have told you I was going back to work. I'm a little worried about you, though. That you thought you saw me out there and didn't recognize that it was me? Well, my eyesight isn't the best anymore. She looked just like you, honestly. If I had realized it wasn't you, I wouldn't have made such a fuss. You two could be identical twins. Ah, I see. Well, I guess you must be pretty busy. I've taken up a lot of your time, haven't I? Just a bit. Okay. I'll talk to you later, okay, dear?
Hey, did I hear her say she kept calling you when you didn't answer? How many calls did she make?
I got about 50 notifications. That's why I thought something bad had happened.
Oh my god. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? I would be scared of her. Maybe I should forget about getting married and stick to living on my own. I thought you said she's nice and that you two are friends. She's scary to me.
Well, she's nice when you're on her good side.
Let's get back to work, shall we?
We shall. Babe, I'm kind of worried about your mom. Why? What happened? Today your mom thought she saw me with a friend in her neighborhood, so she called me. Weren't you at work? You texted me and said you were restarting in the afternoon, didn't you? Yeah, exactly. I was at work when this happened. I couldn't answer my phone and she called me 50 times. I called her back on my break and she started asking me where I was and accused me of lying to her. She wanted to know why I was ignoring her and stuff like that. Oh, God. My mom's back at it again.
Yeah, I think so. She's been acting erratically lately. Didn't you say your dad's been suspicious of her recently?
Yes, he said she's been acting a bit weird lately. So, what happened after she called you? I told her I was at work and she said I was lying and that she didn't believe me. I had to FaceTime her and prove that I was really at work for her to start being nice to me again. I don't understand why she was doubting my intentions so much. It's kind of funny, though, that she doubted you so much that she called you 50 times for what? Seeing someone who looked kind of like you? After I FaceTimed her, she calmed down and I even introduced her to my friend, Violet. Well then, it's all settled now, isn't it? It was just a misunderstanding and she overreacted. I thought it would end there too, but it didn't. What? There's more to the story? Yeah. After that call, she still didn't believe me apparently because she showed up at the office and asked my coworkers about me. She told my boss that something urgent had happened and I needed to leave, so he sent me home and I ran into her out front. Really? No way. I'm serious. When I heard that she had come, I thought something was seriously wrong, but when I went outside, she was standing there and she poured a soda all over me. No way she did that. I'm not lying to you. I don't know how she even remembered the name of the company. She figured out the number for my department and called them multiple times before coming in. So what did you do? What was I supposed to do? When I heard that something bad happened, of course I wasn't going to stay. After she dumped the drink on me, I went back inside and tried to wash some of it off in the bathroom. I told security she was there and told them to keep her out of the building. I can't believe she did that to you. Why is she treating me like this? Do you have any idea what would make her think this is okay? I was really working. She saw in the call and sounded like she was satisfied before hanging up. I don't understand why she doesn't trust me. Why on earth did she feel the need to find you at work? Although I can't say I'm entirely surprised. No way. She's done this sort of thing before? One time she was convinced that my dad was cheating on her, so she followed him every day for a month. Your dad is an incredibly patient person for putting up with that kind of behavior for so long. She even stalked one of my dad's friends at one point. I don't remember what she believed, but she found his work and attacked him there too. Hold up. What? Why have I never heard this before? Are you saying that I'm her new target and she's going to keep coming after me now? No, I'm not going to let that happen. Let's move to a new place and get some space from her. Far away. I've been thinking about it too, and I'd also like to move. I always thought of myself as your mom's daughter. She's always treated me like family. But over the past few months, I've seen her change. It seems like she's more unstable than she was before. She's constantly contradicting herself and putting others at risk. Now she doubts me about things as simple as working, and I don't think I can handle it. It will be even harder to keep living if we're so close to her. I agree. It's about time you moved anyway. How would you feel about transferring to another branch? I don't think my boss will like that. We're short-staffed as it is. Okay. What if we move to the other side of town closer to your work? My mom's on the outskirts. It would be far enough to get some space, but close enough to help her out if she needs it. If something else happens, please let me know. Okay, I will. How long are you planning on working here? What does your new schedule look like?
Well, they're still in the process of finding someone. I heard that of Monday, they're training another new person. If they start working there and last a week or more, I can quit again. If they quit before, then I'm going to stay on until they can find someone more permanent.
How about your shoulder? Is it okay?
It's feeling much better, especially since I've been able to rest for so many months.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope they're able to find a good replacement for you. That way you can continue to rest and maybe do a less stressful and physically taxing job.
Aw, thanks, honey. You're always so thoughtful. No one cares about me more than you do. Hello? Who is it? It's me! Mrs. Evans! What are you doing here? I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, well, I was nearby, so I thought I would stop by to see my favorite daughter-in-law, of course.
Oh, I see.
Why do you look so upset to see me? Aren't you glad I'm here? Oh, I get it. You hate me. You don't want me to be here. Well, if you really don't want me to be here, then I'll just get going.
Oh, Mrs. Evans, that's not it. It's not that I don't want you here. It's just that you came so suddenly and I wasn't expecting you. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet and the house is a bit messy, so I just didn't want you to see all the mess.
Okay, fine. I get where you're coming from. Why haven't you stopped by recently? I missed you. You used to come by nearly every day to hang out, but I haven't seen you since I stopped by your work.
I have just been busy with my work. They're still looking for a new person to cover my position, and I have been working extra to help pick up the slack.
Oh, is that so? Well, if you're going to work, you should let me know. That way I know you won't be coming by. I don't want you to make me nervous anymore, and I think it will help to prevent misunderstandings like that in the future.
Okay, I will make sure to let you know.
Well, since I'm here, why don't we get lunch together?
Okay, that's fine. Can you wait a few minutes? I have some leftover soup in the fridge. Would you like some of that?
Hey, it's so hot outside. Why would I want to eat soup? Let's eat something more relieving. Maybe we can get some ice cream afterwards.
What did you have in mind?
Well, what do you have? We could have some sandwiches and a salad.
Oh, I'm all out of bread. I haven't gone grocery shopping yet this week.
Who doesn't have bread in their house? Fine, we can go buy something. There's a market down the street, isn't there?
Yes, you're right. I can go get some supplies and bring them back. Here, you can stay and watch some TV.
Oh, okay. Be careful and take your time getting back. No need to rush.
Mrs. Evans, where did you go? Are you in the restroom? I guess not. Where are you? Mrs. Evans! What the heck? I just needed to get my wallet, but she seemed to have disappeared.
Oh my goodness! You scared me! Why are you still here? I thought you were leaving to go to the store.
I was changing clothes. I hadn't left yet. I left my wallet on the counter, so I had to come back. But, Mrs. Evans, what were you doing in my bedroom?
Oh, that! I just wanted to take a look around at your layout. Your room is very nice. I like the decoration on your walls.
I understand that you wanted to take a look around, but I don't appreciate you snooping and invading my privacy like that. I don't think it's appropriate for you to go into my room when I'm not home.
Hey! Am I not allowed to look at your home? I'm your mother-in-law. I should be able to take a look around.
I just think it's rude to go into our bedroom without asking. That's our most private space, you know?
Hey! Your husband is my son. I'm allowed to go into his room.
I understand that he's your son, but we are both adults. He's not a kid anymore.
What are you hiding that you don't want me to see? I'm so hungry. Hurry up and go to the store and get the supplies so we can eat.
Okay, fine. I'll get going. But don't go into my room again, please. I find it to be quite rude.
I understand. I won't go in there anymore, okay? Now hurry along. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, I'm glad you're home. Let's see. I'm sure you're tired from work.
What's up? You look upset. Did something happen?
How did you know?
Lena, I've been with you for nearly 15 years now. I can tell when you're upset. Tell me what happened, please.
Your mom came again.
What? Why did she come?
I don't know, but she was acting weird. She surprised me and came by unannounced. She said she was hungry and wanted to eat, so I offered to give her leftovers, but she wanted a sandwich and I hadn't gone grocery shopping, so I said I'd run to the store while she waited here. When I left, I realized I forgot my wallet, so I came back a few minutes later to get it, and she had gone into our room to snoop around. I want you to take a look at something.
What's this?
This is a small recording device I found hidden under our bed. I thought it was weird that she was looking in our room without my permission, and she was very defensive when I asked her about it. I think she planted this listening device in there. It wasn't there this morning, and I found it after she left.
No way. She put a bug in our bedroom? Why on earth would she do that?
I'm as clueless as you are. I have no idea why she would want to bug us.
Why is my mom like this? It's driving me insane. Her paranoia has gotten so much worse over the years.
I need to call her and confront her about this tomorrow. This is unacceptable.
No, I should be the one to do it. I need to do it in person.
You want to do it?
Of course. She's my mom, and I'm the one who's allowed her to continue to behave this way. I need to put a stop to it. This is illegal, for goodness sake. It's me, Mom.
Oh, my precious boy is here. What's up? I feel like you never stop by to see me these days.
I have something I need to tell you. You know why I'm calling you, don't you? Why on earth are you doing this to us?
What are you talking about? Why are you so angry all of a sudden?
I asked you why on earth you're doing this. We found that recording device you hid in our bedroom. You planted it there yesterday after bombarding Lena.
What is this thing? Are you really accusing me of putting this in your house? You guys are paranoid. I can't believe you'd think I'd do something like that. It sounds like Lena is trying to set me up. I know this was all her idea.
Mom, you've been acting weird for a while now. Even Dad has been avoiding you because of your behavior. That's why he left you. First you stalked him and accused him of cheating on you, and now you're stalking us. We're your new targets, aren't we?
No, it's not what you think. First, let me apologize for the recording device, okay? I'm sorry. I know it was wrong.
I don't want you to apologize. I want you to explain why you did it. What were you trying to hear? Why were you so curious?
No, I wasn't trying to be a creep or anything like that. It's just that I thought you and Lena were bad-mouthing me behind my back, and I wanted to hear what you two were saying. I don't want her to turn you against me. So yes, I hid that there. I was worried about what you'd think of me. I was doing it to protect you from her evil thoughts.
That is the most outrageous excuse I've ever heard. I can't believe a thing that's coming out of your mouth.
I told you I'm sorry, okay? Your mother made a mistake. Can't you forgive her?
Do you know how awful Lena and I feel? Do you know how disgusting it is to find out your mother planted a listening device in your bedroom? I'm scared of you. I don't know what you're capable of, and it worries me.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise.
Mom, stop apologizing. You need psychiatric care. You are not well. I found a place for you to get treated at, and I think you should go.
Hey! What are you saying? Do you think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy! That's why you're trying to lock me up!
Are you saying you didn't know that you have a problem? You've had some issues with paranoia for a long time now, but it's been getting worse so quickly.
Shut up, you jerk! How dare you say that about me?
Mom, please don't be like this. I'm begging you. Babe, tonight I'm going out to eat dinner, so don't wait up for me.
Oh, do you have a company dinner tonight?
No, I'm going to my mom's house to eat with her tonight.
What? Why would you want to go eat with her?
I need to do something important, and I have to take care of it immediately. It's important.
What's so important that you have to do it tonight?
I don't think I can tell you about it yet.
Hey, don't try to surprise me. Not with this kind of thing.
I'm going to leave her a little gift so that she understands just how she made us feel. She needs to understand how horrible it feels to find this kind of thing in the privacy of her own home. I want her to feel how we have been feeling for a while now. Scared and worried.
What are you talking about, Ben?
I'm going to hide the exact same recording device in her bedroom under her bed.
Oh, please, there's no need to do that.
No, I have to. She needs to understand how horrible what she did was.
Don't do it, Ben. It's not worth it.
I have confidence that after we do this, she won't bother us anymore.
I don't think this is a good idea. What if it makes her react even worse?
Don't worry about it, Lena. I'll take care of everything. Lena, I won't be home for dinner again tonight.
Company dinner or something else?
No, I'm going to my mom's house again so I can retrieve the listening device.
Oh my gosh! You're not really going to listen to it, are you? I mean, I'm a bit curious too, but I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe we'll hear her cursing us out or something like that. Won't that upset us more?
I'm sure she has, but I don't care. I just want her to understand how horrible it feels. I already know she's disappointed in me. You should have heard what she called me last night.
You're right. It can't be that bad, can it? I'll see you later tonight. Good luck. Don't make the situation any worse than it needs to.
Don't worry about it. I've got this. My mom's computer is in her bedroom, and I'll just ask to show her something. It will be natural. She won't expect anything. I won't be gone too long.
Are you sure about that?
Are you doubting me now?
Of course not.
Lena, I'm home.
Oh, you're back already? Did you get the device? I'm impressed.
Yes, here it is. Dude, it's insane.
What do you mean?
When I got into my car, I started listening to it because I couldn't wait, and it was shocking. I can't believe what I heard.
What was it? Tell me!
My mom was on the phone with someone and was sharing a bunch of details. Apparently, my mom invested $7,000 in her friend's cosmetic business, but it was all stolen.
No way. That's awful.
Apparently, she got a bunch of friends to invest in her business and then she fled the country. There was more to the story, but it was truly insane. I couldn't believe she fell for the scam.
Wow, that sucks. $7,000 is a lot of money, especially for her. I can't believe she gave that much to her friend.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was so shocked. But there wasn't much other than that. I guess I'm going to have to tell my dad about it.
So there was nothing else you heard? That sounds like a pretty crazy situation.
Nothing worth mentioning.
So we're done trying to give her a taste of her own medicine?
Yes. I don't think we need to do anything like this again. I've seen her in some pretty messed up situations, but nothing as big as this. That's a lot of money she lost. I hope that her friend is found and she can get her money back. Apparently, another friend had her money stolen, and they're planning to try and catch the fraud as soon as she gets back to the country. They went to her house and searched it and everything.
Are the police involved?
I'm not sure. It sounds like a bunch of cutthroat old ladies to me. Well, I guess I need to give my dad a call and update him. I'm planning on trying to get my mom to go to a treatment center.
That sounds like a good plan, Ben. Here, Mrs. Evans. We need to start packing.
Why? What's going on?
Don't ask anything and just start packing your clothes. You're going to be staying out of the house for a while.
Why are you acting like this? Where are you trying to take me?
Ben will tell your husband about all the money you lent your friend. Oh, and he's telling him that she stole it too.
Hey! What are you talking about? How did you know that I gave my friend all of that money anyway?
I can't believe you gave her $7,000. That's a bit too much if you ask me.
Okay, but how did you know? How did you know about it? Have you been spying on me? Are you sneaking into my house at night or something?
It wasn't me, it was Ben. Actually, he planted the same recording device in your room that you planted in our house.
That little jerk! Why on earth would he think that's okay?
He said he wanted you to feel the exact same way we did when we found out you put it in our bedroom. That's how he found out about the money you lost. I wanted to keep it a secret from your husband, but Ben won't allow it. He wants that woman to be caught as soon as possible and help you get some legal help. It could become an even bigger problem in the future, so it's better to get the police involved now.
That little brat! He's no son of mine if he went behind my back like that! You really told my husband all of the stuff I said!
No, not me. Ben. He needed to know about the money you lost. That came from your retirement fund, which is already pretty low. Ben took him out to get some breakfast to talk about everything. So I wanted to come over here and help you pack some things up and support you in the meantime.
Huh, I get it. You two are trying to ruin me. If my husband finds out about all of this, I'm as good as dead. He's usually very kind and sympathetic, but I know he's going to lose it this time.
I know that. That's why we are telling him while he's out of the house. You can come over to our place for the time being until he is cooled off and is ready to talk to you again.
Oh gosh! Why are you two telling him? What's the point? He's just going to be mad. There's no good that will come from this.
After we told Mr. Evans about what Mrs. Evans did, he was furious. Mrs. Evans stayed with me for a few hours before leaving. She said she couldn't stand to be around the rats who sold her out. Now she's staying with a friend of hers in another city. She didn't say where it was, but it seems far from Chicago. She said she's helping her friend run their restaurant and is earning some money again. Mr. Evans is still furious, even though it's been a few months. Now he's saying he wants a divorce. We could have kept it all a secret. After all, Mrs. Evans apologized profusely when Ben revealed that he found out. Even now, she still tells us she's sorry. I think she's genuinely apologizing instead of just saying it for show, but Ben doesn't agree. Honey, can you get me another beer from the fridge? I'm all out.
Oh, someone sounds like they want to have a good time. Should I order us some food as well? How about chicken wings and some fries? I can DoorDash it.
That sounds great, but only if you're going to eat some too.
Of course. This is so relaxing. What a great date night.
I know. I'm so happy you were able to take the full weekend off of work.
I know. I hate being on call over the weekend. I put my foot down this week.
I'm glad. You deserve a break. Oh, Ben. I meant to ask before, but how's your mom doing? Has she moved back into the house yet?
That's up to my dad, not me.
I feel sorry for her. She's called me many times to apologize for what she's done. Have you called her recently? Or at least, has she called you?
What are you talking about? Why would I want to call her? It's good that it's quiet right now. I'm so frustrated with her.
I know you are. Honestly, I like it when she doesn't call me either, but she often cries or sobs on the phone with me. I feel so contradictory. Like, sometimes I remember everything she's put you and your dad through and I'm furious, but other times I think about all the fun we had together.
It's been like that my whole life, Lena. Each time she acted erratically like that has been traumatizing. Do you know how many times I've been through this situation? A lot. She does something that hurts our family, runs away for a few months while my dad threatens to get a divorce, then comes back and the cycle restarts.
I know, Ben.
Don't answer it!
Hello?
See, if you answer it every time, she's going to keep calling you back because she knows you'll talk to her.
Wait a second, okay? Let me talk to her. Hi, Mrs. Evans.
Where are you two right now?
What? We're at home. We're at home right now.
So you're saying you're not out?
No. We are at home enjoying our evening. We're enjoying a few beers.
That's a blatant lie. I saw you just now. I saw you go into a hotel with some other guy. You're cheating on my son! You've been lying to him, haven't you? I can't believe this. Speak to me honestly, or I'll tell him everything right now.
You are so funny. Mrs. Evans, I told you that we're both at home. Why are you accusing me of cheating on my husband again?
Then you need to prove that you two are together. FaceTime me right now to show that you're not cheating on my son. If you don't do this, I will ruin your life and make sure he leaves you.
Wow, okay. Here is your precious son, aka my husband. Can you see him?
Oh, look at that. It's my lovely son. I'm glad to see that you didn't cheat on him. I must have been mistaken. That girl really looked like you. Mom, are you at it again? Lena, hang up. Don't let her do this again, please.
Okay, I'll end it.
Hey! Wait just a second, you little jerks. Because of you two, I'm living a terrible life. I have to work a job again because I don't have access to your dad and his bank account. He cut me off. Mom, that's your fault. You're the one acting insane. I am not insane. I need you to give me $10,000. I have to start paying your dad back, and I took out a loan. Then I can start paying your dad back, and he'll let me come home. Huh. How dare you ask us to send you all that money? That's insane. First you lost $7,000 of dad's money, and now you're going to steal $10,000 from us? You don't need to worry about it. I found a new way to get a lot of money. I saw an ad online for this cosmetic business where you get to be your own boss. You just have to buy your own inventory and sell it to others. So far, I've bought nearly $2,000 worth of inventory. Where did you get the money to do that? I told you, I took out a loan. But from where? My friend. If you can't get me the money, then call your aunt. She's not taking my calls. Wow, you're trying to steal from your son now too? Mom, please stop this. I'm begging you. Don't come back to Chicago and just stay wherever you're at. I'm telling you, I need the money. I can't stand working for my friend. It's terrible. Look, I told you before I found a treatment center for you that will help you work through some of these issues. Are you willing to go? You would lock your mother up in a mental hospital. I don't really have a mom right now. I don't think you deserve to be called my mom right now. We moved and I changed my phone number. You haven't been able to contact me, and soon you won't be able to contact Lena either. Don't try to find us ever again. I'm done with you. This little brat. Hey! You can't do this to me! Just give me the money! You're both rich! You can afford it!
We ended the call, and at the time, my husband was furious. Ben went to the computer and started Googling stuff. He looked up the so-called business she was joining, and it turns out it was an MLM, multi-level marketing scam. We started looking up treatment facilities we could send her to, but the biggest issue is trying to get her there. Eventually, Mrs. Evans saved up more money from her restaurant job and proceeded to invest it all in the MLM. Apparently, she started calling everyone she knows. She begged them all to send her more money. Now she owes her husband $7,000 and her friend $5,000. Her friend kicked her out after a few more months, and now she spends most of her time in casinos, gambling her remaining money away. After losing all of her money, she had nowhere left to go. She went to her old house and met her husband. He convinced her that it's time to get medical help for the issues she's been struggling with for years. Now she's at a nice treatment center with an incredible team of doctors and staff that treat her wonderfully. She started going to therapy and taking medications. I haven't seen her so relaxed in a long time. Ben and I visit her every weekend now, and we really enjoy our time with her. Even Mr. Evans has started to visit. Ben has finally started to see a therapist and has learned that he had a lot more traumatic experience when he was a child that made it hard for him to let his mother's actions go. We are all finally getting on with our lives and hope to live the rest of our life happily. Thank you for listening to our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.